MP about to tear the roof off.
Kansas truck strawberries back there? I do. I did see them. Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Naz Reid, and it's Malone in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position, locking down the middle. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building, plus you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy. Edwards against Fox. Here's Malone. And
that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That is an absolute dime from the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. Every year gets better as a playmaker.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And Minnesota with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Showing off the major hops. Wow. Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
It's Edwards on the wing. Randall left side. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Puts up a three. The rebound by Malone.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
High arcing shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Pure from three-point range.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Fox. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Edwards. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Edwards has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Wembanyama screen. Fox for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Barnes. Still without a bucket. Drops in the 3.
This is a big part of what makes Harrison Barnes tick, right? Spot up shooting off the catch, one of his truly strong suits.
Here's Malone. Off with the layup. The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Malone. Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Well, credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Paul on the court for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Malone in at the point.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Edwards. He shoots. Nice form on the 20-footer. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Malone. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Paul passes to Barnes. Here's Castle, coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo finds Reed to the middle. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 6.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Castle for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And he gets it back. Another shot. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Paul. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one. Over Paul. And the basket by Edwards. He's got 14.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Outside Johnson. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Had the space there, but it's offline. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Inside. The kick out to Edwards. The triple hits for Edwards.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
A different look for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Paul. Here's Mamukelashvili. On the wing, Vassell. McDaniels covering. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Barnes, it's good.
Boy, you really have to like that recognition by Barnes. Knew that was his play to make.
Malone, pass to Reed. Vassell against McDaniels. Pass to Malone. He tries for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Castle. He's got 9. To the wing, right side. Box for 3. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
Now here's Alexander Walker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Alexander Walker's got his 2nd basket of the game. To the paint. Here's Castle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They're not showing enough fight defensively. Take some pride getting some stops. This is when your leader has to step in and say something.
Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the center. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Four on the clock. Here's Castle. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament. That's rare for any freshman.
Here's Castle. McDaniels with the rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Back to Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Castle. He's got 13. Can't hit that one.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Randall. Here's Malone. Randall on the screen. Here he goes. And Malone gets it to go. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Back to Daniels. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell against Reed. Vassell left side. Snatched away. Up top, Randall. He's guarded by Vassell. And he comes up with a bucket. Randall's got 12 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They still need this. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a statement from Castle tonight. Proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
Outside Reed. Outside. DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
First free throw is good. Well, Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present. Look for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Chris Paul in for Fox. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And there's a pick. DiVincenzo can't hit. Spurs lead by 4. On the court for Minnesota. We've got Anthony Edwards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Malone in at the 1. Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
It's still amazing to see a 7'4" big who can shoot it like Wemby.
Here's Malone. Clark in the post. Wembanyama on him. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards has got 22 points.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Paul taking his time here. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And the basket by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A different look for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Chris Paul. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Wembanyama, screen on Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Fox with the ball. Now here's Vassell. 5 to shoot. All alone. That one's wide left.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Malone, pass to Reed. Here's Malone. Edwards looking for an opening.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Malone can't get it to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Fox for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Malone, pass to Randall. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, this kid, Castle, loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Outside Edwards. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Puts it up from 12. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
Here's Malone. Money.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Look, he's playing with a lot of confidence right now. He feels like no one can guard him.
And Minnesota calls time here. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
.23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Oh, he nails it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Here's Fox. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
17 seconds left in the final quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Goes up off the inbound. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Fox. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels sent it in.
Three-pointer, Fox. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Here's Malone. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First team. Shooting for Minnesota. Malone.
That one misses. Second free throw, no good. San Antonio trailing here. To the paint. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Inside. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Randall, the pass to Reed. It's stolen by Barnes. And here comes the break. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards. And that one's good. Edwards has got 32 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Fox gets it to go inside.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Randall against Barnes. And the shot goes in. Randall's got 19 points.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Now Fox. From behind the arc. Boom! Fox with a triple.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really upgraded that three-point stroke.
Outside Edwards. Goes back up. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, he's coming off a terrific performance in the last game, and he's still feeling it tonight.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
With the big-time and one. This is now a 2-possession game.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Fox. The rebound by Malone.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And so they foul intentionally.
team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Here's Fox. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Takes a 3. San Antonio again missing. And an intentional foul right there.
Pass it. Personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. And it's Fox missing.
He looks fatigued here in OT. Just not able to get it together.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards.
He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
From deep, Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Yeah, Pete. You earned that one.